morning, friends. So, got home a while ago from taking the kids to school, still wearing my boots and my hat and scarf. I am struggle busting today. I woke up this morning so good. Like, I took time. I've been revisiting my morning practice because if you've been friends with me or you've been following me for a while, you know that every single day I get up really early and I put on my own oxygen mask. I practice gratitude. I read my devotional. I do certain things to kind of like prime my pump to get ready for me, for my day, so I can go out and I can be the best mom and the best wife and the best coach and the best human possible, because those things aren't accidents. Those are things you set an intention for and then you show up with, you know, the right attitude for. So I did that today, and then the girls got up and they were just like back and forth, just bitchy and arguing, and I was like, this is the last day of school before we go into winter break. I can't handle you people bitching at each other. Like, get it together, mother of the year. And Shannon looked at me and she said, I would rather have daddy than Christmas. So that just was kind of a downer. And so I walked them to school and then I walked home, and I just felt like I woke up in such a good place and I took care of me, but then their energy kind of zapped mine. And so I came home and I've just been like trying to talk myself into doing my workout, and I really don't want to. And so that's why I decided I went live in my community, and I just wanted to go live here really fast because I know a lot of us have all the pots on the stove. We have all the things we're trying to take care of and all the things. And it's so easy to put ourselves on the back burner and to be like, I'll get to it in January. But I'm telling you that your journey, your showing up to your journey today matters so freaking much. And that if you're making excuses like I was making excuses, I want you to just stop it right now and do something that brings you joy. Whatever that looks like for you. If that means you go for a walk, or you wrestle with your human, or you turn on some music and you dance, like, it's all movement. It all matters. And I believe that if that's one of the fastest ways to change your mood is to like get your endorphins going. So I'm going to work out, even though I don't really want to, because it doesn't come down to motivation. I hear that so freaking much. So many of you are in my inbox, like, when I get motivated, I'll show up. You guys, motivation is a crock. It's totally a crock. Power plants don't have energy. They produce energy. People don't just have joy, we produce joy. And it comes down to where your intention is, what you're focusing on, and how you're caring for yourself. And so if you're just waiting for all these things to magically happen in your life, like in 2020, everything will change, right? Like, you're gonna get the promotion, you're gonna get the house, your relationship will shift, the finances are gonna change. All those things will not just suddenly rapidly change. Santa will not put them in your stocking. It's not going to come down your chimney. You have to take action, and you have to start behaving as that person that you want to be in order to get those things. And so I was listening to some personal development this morning by my home slice, Brendan Bouchard. I love him so much. And he was talking about that. Like, we get to choose how we show up today. Like, you can go through life joyful today, in this moment, in this circumstance, whatever's happening in your life. You can choose to find the joy. You can choose to cultivate that, or you can choose to just wait and see what happens. See which one will get you to your goal faster. So I'm reminding myself of that. The power plants don't have power. They produce power. And that I'm not just necessarily born with joy. I get to produce joy. And so I'm going to show up to my own journey. Not because working out is going to bring me joy. Let's not be crazy. Because that's not necessarily the case. I am going to choose to make myself a priority. I'm going to choose to move my body, even though I don't necessarily want to, and it doesn't sound like the best thing ever today, but because I know on the other side of that, even if it's just 5 minutes, even if it's 5 minutes of me struggle busting, that's still me showing up to my journey and running circles around the version of myself I used to be. I was telling the women in my community earlier that, like, when I first came to my fitness journey, I was 200 pounds and I had 3 kids ages 3 and under. I had 3 kids ages 3 and under. Don't give me your excuses. 3 kids, 3 and under, and I decided that I had to change something. I had to start showing up to my journey, but I was coming at it from the worst possible direction. I was all about, I ate this, so now I need to punish myself by doing this. I got off track, and so now all this exercise, all this movement, this is punishment. I'm gonna eat this food because I gotta get my shit together and I need to change the way I look. I didn't understand that the way you look, your physical body, your physical life is a reflection of your inside dialogue and your inner beliefs. And you have to change that stuff. If you want everything else to domino, you have to change what's happening in here. So if you're just going through the motions and you're trying to strong arm it and you're mean girling yourself because you think you should have different results or you think you should be in a different situation, that's not how you get there. You get there by working on who you are on the inside and taking action every single day to step into the version of yourself you want to be. You're not just going to magically wake up as her one day. You get to show up as her today. So that's why I'm going to show up as that version of myself today, even when I don't want to, even when I'm still wearing snow boots, standing in front of my diffuser, inhaling all the citrus, like that is my truth. So I'm going to drink my unicorn juice. I'm going to move my body. I'm going to control my controllables. I'm going to listen to something that inspires me and builds me up instead of focusing on the hard morning and the sad little hearts of my kids. I'm not going to focus on that because all I can control is me. All I can control is how I love them and how the energy I create in this house today, like all that is my control, no one else's. So own your journey today, my friends. If you're waiting for 2020 to like get your shit together or kick it into high gear or button up your nutrition or drink more water or go to bed earlier or get on a budget, like stop freaking waiting. Tomorrow is never guaranteed. We have today. We have this moment. This is a gift. And you are the only driver of your bus. You get to decide how you show up today. So I hope you show up. I'm going to show up. I'm going to move my body with my cats. They're all like congregating, judging me from the living room. They're like, what's taking you so long, human? So I'm going to push play. I'm going to do that for me, even though I really don't want to. I just want you all to know that I know a lot of you watch. I know a lot of you are little peeping Toms and you think it's easy. You think that I'm just super disciplined. And I am really disciplined because I worked really hard. I spent years creating those habits and years cultivating that mindset. And every single day I have to renew it. Every single day I have to revisit it. And I want you to have that as well. Don't wait for 2020 to live your best life. Start showing up today as the version of yourself that you want to be because you're worth that. Anyways, peeps, fist bumping you all. Hit my inbox if you need anything. Otherwise, just freaking show up today. Stop making excuses. Live your best life and generate some joy.